Man, something about Season of Defiance just hasn't felt good. I haven't played Destiny full time in about 6 or 7 weeks straight now, and man, I am not feeling a great desire to jump in even now. Season of Defiance ends in about a week, and then we'll jump into Season of the Deep, and even then I'm still not feeling a great desire to jump in and finish off the Queen's Guard seal. For me, I don't think the issue with Season of Defiance is one thing. It just feels like the game isn't drawing me in like it used to, and I need something to pull me back in. We had the release of the entire new Lightfall campaign, but, well, you know my opinion on that from my previous videos, which was okay, but it didn't hit in the same way that Witch Queen did. When I last played, I really dived deep into the first week of Iron Banner releasing in Season of Defiance, and I had a lot of fun, but I also had a lot of difficulty. I can't remember the name of the weapon, but there was a strand-based submachine gun that had come through trials at the time, and everyone was rocking that, and Iron Banner was not a fun time or a fun place to be. I actually re-ranked my Iron Banner rank twice during that first week, but once that was finished, I needed a huge break from Destiny before I came back to it. In fact, the break I took, when I jumped back in, it was time for Iron Banner again, and I immediately turned the game off. I just couldn't. I think another big issue with the game was the fact that this season's story was so short. We only had about 5 weeks of story where they killed off Amanda. And correct me if I'm wrong here, but nothing happened. The story just ended. It didn't feel much like anything at all. It was devastating to see Amanda go, but there wasn't really anything to hook me back in from that point. I'm still only rank 7 in my Guardian ranks, and I have zero desire to push that forward. I feel like the addition of Strand and some of the game changes have been so good, but none of it has really felt like fun to play anymore. I have this great Strand build that I enjoy playing, but it's not the same as when we just had Arc, Solar, and Void. I don't feel overpowered or crazy intense or anything like that, and that's okay as well, but it just doesn't feel the same. I don't have that same engagement with the game. I don't want to try build crafting or looking up other people's builds. It's just another thing for me to track. Now I have a Trials build. Now I have a Crucible build. Now I have a Void, an Arc, a Solar, and a Strand build. Eventually I'm going to have to get around to getting a Stasis build, and with all of this gear, I'm going to have to be leveling it up so I can get my Pinnacle gear to the top rank, and I don't know, it just wasn't pulling me in the same way. So my fingers are very crossed for Season of the Deep, and I'm quietly optimistic for what they might put out. I know Bungie does like to listen to their fan base, it's just whether they act on it or not is the big question. I guess we'll find out, but there will absolutely be more videos coming out in the future. I just wanted you to know where I was. Thanks for sticking around, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Catch you later.